Hello and welcome to an unusually sunny England, where we're talking about the new Honda Civic Type R once again, the car that is replacing the FK2 European model and will be sold in the States for the very first time. Now for the new year we have some new news available, and the sources are good as well, coming from various interviews with heads of design and project leaders and things like that. I'm sure you've read the title of the video by now, and that is that the new Honda Civic Type R will be offered with a CVT gearbox. Now for those of you who don't really know what a CVT is, think automatic, you don't change gear yourself, but it has continually variable transmission components, meaning that it effectively has one massive continuously changing gear. So most cars, you have your gearbox 1 through 6 or thereabouts, and you drive off and you've just got those ratios to choose from. A CVT can adjust itself as it goes along, so in theory it's always got the best ratio for where it's going. The reason this is big news for the Type R is, firstly, enthusiasts might not like this, and I'll tell you for why. The big thing with a hot hatchback is that the thrill of the drive, that excitement, that man and machine connection, and part of that, for me at least, is the manual gear change. You're that organic component in the whole equation. And I think some enthusiasts might be up in arms about this whole CVT introduction. CVTs aren't necessarily the most refined gearboxes. Honda say they're going to tune it for performance, obviously. And those saying, oh, you know, why are you putting an auto in it? Well, to be perfectly honest with you, CVT gearboxes are faster, better responding. You're always in the right gear. In theory, you're better equipped on track with a CVT than a manual. The other big reason for Honda introducing this option is, of course, whilst the Type R previously was a European offering, and in Europe and particularly in the UK, we are big fans of manual transmissions, and many people choose a manual over an auto. Now this car being a global product, it's going to be sold all over the world, including North America. Now in the States, a lot of people prefer an automatic transmission for varying reasons, and that's fine. But it makes sense to offer some form of automatic transmission in the new Type R if you're going to be offering it as a global product. Because if you're knocking out a good chunk of your potential customers just by not offering something that you could do, it doesn't make as good business sense, does it? So those are the reasons for having CVT. Me personally, I'm very happy that Honda are offering it as an option. So there will be a 6-speed manual transmission available in the car. We will be testing both later this year, but thankfully the manual survives, and we're seeing this as a big trend throughout performance cars at the moment. So we went through a phase of a lot of manufacturers dropping manual transmissions because, you know, it's faster for the computer to change gear for you. It'll change gear faster than you ever possibly could. We saw it with the new Renault Sport Clio, and we saw it with the Porsche 911 GT3. And, you know, that upset quite a lot of enthusiasts. And we're starting to see a bit of a role reversal. The Renault Sport Clio in particular got a real big backlash for not offering a manual. And the GT3, the strong rumours are, they're going to reintroduce the manual because enthusiasts prefer to swap cogs themselves. Like I say, Honda are offering CVT as an option. It's not going to be something that comes with all cars. So I'm glad that they're offering that variety, that choice. And it'll be certainly interesting to see how the two compare out on track and on the road for enjoyment factor. Something else that has been revealed is that the car will be front-wheel drive, not all-wheel drive as potentially rumoured. As I've said, various colleagues who've had a look at the prototype car and stuck their heads underneath couldn't see any drive being sent to the rear wheels. So the car, just like the current generation FK2 car, will be front-wheel drive, and it will also retain that very impressive mechanical differential up at the front, which helps prevent torque steer. It's a good recipe. The previous car executed it amazingly. Obviously, we're not now expecting the launch times of like Focus RS and AMG A45 and things like that. But it does have its benefits as well. It means that it keeps the weight down, no unnecessary all-wheel drive system to be lugged around on track. So it'd be interesting comparing lap times between the new car and its competitors. For those of you wondering when we're going to see the final finished Civic Type R, all signs point to Geneva, which is in March. So that's it for news on the new Civic Type R. Let us know what you think in the comments. Are you a fan of the CVT auto option, or do you want to stay stick shift? Let us know what you think, and it'll certainly be an interesting conversation, I think, below.
Thanks very much for watching, and let us know what you think in the comments below. Please subscribe for all of the latest and greatest cars to hit the road. For breaking news and written reviews, visit www.insidelane.co.uk.